But if you are west of DFW, you may actually have a good view of it when it's peaking. So don't completely get discouraged. Some models do have a little bit of that cloud cover coming in early tomorrow. But we've got so much to talk about after tomorrow. We have a WFA weather alert on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be that day where you're going to leave your home early in the morning to get to work, to get to school, and it's not going to be looking all that bad. You are going to see some cloud cover. You may see a shower. It's not really till the afternoon and evening when those thunderstorms come in, which is why we have that WFA weather alert for Wednesday. The impact on and off heavy rain. It's not going to be a consistent rain all day. We do have isolated thunderstorms in the forecast, and a few of those storms could very well produce some small hail. I'm talking pea to quarter size hail. We could also see some 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts, some isolated higher amounts. What you need to do at this point is make sure to keep checking in with us day to day because we have daily rain chances, and you may need to adjust some of those outdoor plans depending on when those plans are, and of course catch the latest forecast on WFA Plus. Wednesday specifically, we do have a slight risk for severe weather. That's a level 2 out of 5. It's still considered a low-end threat. Not every storm that develops will be severe, but we could see some hail. We could see some wind gusts of about 40 miles per hour, some isolated higher amounts, but that's not going to be the norm or the case for everybody. DFW is included in that slight level 2 risk for Wednesday afternoon and evening. Again, rain coverage looks different day to day. On Wednesday afternoon, evening, that kind of lingers into early Thursday morning, about 40% coverage then. It looks drier for the afternoon. It looks drier Friday morning, but Friday afternoon, we're looking at about 70% coverage going into the evening Friday, and even into the overnight, we're looking at about 80% coverage. Slightly lower over the weekend, but that rain does not completely go away. As far as Wednesday, let's talk Wednesday specifically. Again, we're going to see the cloud cover. We're going to see a few little showers here and there throughout the day, but it's not really until 5 or 6 in the afternoon that we do see some of those thunderstorms developing. This is now around 9 p.m. You see slightly higher coverage around the Red River, maybe a few thunderstorms along our western counties. That's about midnight Wednesday going into Thursday. Could see some heavier rain here and there. Again, our coverage is going to continue through Thursday morning, and then we start to see some drying out for Thursday afternoon before our next round comes in. But we've got several rounds coming. And again, every day will look different, but when you take Wednesday through Sunday, it looks like we could accumulate 1 to 3 inches of rainfall for DFW, and that continues really towards our northeastern counties, less amounts along our western counties. So the more west you are, the less rainfall totals you'll see with areas like Palo Pinto and Jack County, Young County, anywhere between 1 to 2. Wise County, Parker, including the Metroplex, Tarrant, Dallas, Denton, Collin, Rockwall counties, looking at 1 to 3 inches. I know that's a wide range, but again, it's because we're seeing these rounds coming in. It's not a consistent rain by any means. Okay, that's Wednesday and beyond. Let's talk Election Day Thursday because Election Day Tuesday, we start out with the temperature near 62 degrees. We make it to the 80s for the afternoon. You'll see a little more cloud cover tomorrow. And the other big thing about tomorrow, y'all, is that it's going to be windy. We're going to see wind gusts getting closer to about 30 miles per hour as we get closer to about 3, 4 in the afternoon. So that's something to consider, especially if you are maybe going to be standing in line at the polls. You don't want to be wearing those flowy dresses. Ladies, if you know, you know. Temperatures are going to be in the 80s here throughout the rest of the week, 70s over the weekend. A little rain stays with us for early parts of next week.
Coming up.